house on Berry New Road, the one she got evicted from. Went to McDonald's, ordered a cheeseburger and chips and an addicted one. Then I heard, can I get a picture? Stood there when I took 15 pictures done with 15 different kids. I was there on the film, but I left tongue twisted done. I know I paint pictures with words, but I didn't know what was the gifted one. And now they say I put money on the map, so I hashtag 0161. Drove back past my mum's house, looked through the window on a reministic one. Shouldn't have done that, cause now I'm having flashbacks of the days when I had hectic fun on Super Mario, Donkey Kong, and I was on my Nintendo all day long. I could hear loud shouting downstairs, back and forth like ping pong. The gift came with a curse. Ever since 10 years old, my head's been gone. And now I wanna climb to the top of the Empire State Building just like King Kong. Had problems with the DVLA, so I was on the bus arriving late. But now the S-line floats like a butterfly. I'm feeling like Cassius Clay, but I'm not a heavyweight. The only thing heavy is the weight of the world on my shoulder. I used to be afraid of an odor until I put in a revolver. I was cold then, now I'm colder. I voice note lyrics, you write in a folder. I build your lyrics up into a Rizzler and blaze them all like I was a stoner. If you see me and I'm sober thinking, know that I'm an imploder. That means I hold it in, but if I explode, I'll be like vinegar and baking soda. Jesus, I've got them thinking, is this guy from Manchester? The workplace heavy just like Sylvester, and I'm taking over like I'm on a Vespa. And when I say I got boxes of cheese, I'm not talking about Red Leicester. And why do I laugh at MCs? A king will always laugh at a jester. A Porsche will always pass a Fiesta. You're looking at Manchester's best. I'm from a place where nobody's impressed and don't wanna see nobody progress. So they take shots in my ego, but I got a built-in stab-proof vest. I've been stabbed in the back so much I'm like Jesus in the Passion of Christ. I was sat fighting about 25 grand. I got delusional. The Queen started talking. I was like, Queen, why is everyone roaring? She said politics are boring, cause it's all propaganda and comes down to the fact that money's more important than poverty and feeding the poor. The rich get rich, we get ignored. Middle-class people that have done everything what the government told them struggle to pay bills, cause when they go to the bank, it says the account's been frozen. Said damn right, I'm taking doors off hinges. I'm running in through the hallway, holding a big boy sword like a Viking, but I never been from Norway. Anybody comes at me, I stick it right in, cause I don't do foreplay. I make a man bleed thick, so it looks like tomato puree. You're looking at Bugsy Malone, every video's a new part of my story. And I was born back in 1990, so now we're on about episode 40. I say look when I'm spitting, cause I spit bars in high definition. It's like watching a widescreen television, and this one here's like 007. Why? Cause I'm on a run my mission to put my town on the map. I'm repping, but I'm worse than a nuclear weapon, cause I make your whole town go missing. I know when I've said so I'm sick, when I see a man's head start tilting, I'm like Wolverine from the X-Men, cause the metal is built in. I've not set fire to the roof, I've set fire to the whole building. Charlie was gonna jump out the window, could have smoke in the room, could have killed him. Drove past my mum's old house on Berry New Road, the one I got evicted from. Drove straight past, onto the motorway and straight into the distance done. Looked in the rearview mirror, thinking about the past on a majestic one. Cause if I didn't go through what I went through, then I probably would've never wrote this song. Books in the room, 0161, money on the map.
Straight animal, man, Bugsy Malone! Jeez!
0161.
And that was just a warm-up, fam! Bugsy Malone, money in the hazy!
Yeah.
Kid is an animal! He's gone past the problem, fam!
Okay.
Jeez!
Listen. Bugsy Malone.
Let's get him, fam, let's get him!
I'm telling this one to come out from, it's about to get crazy. 0161. BBC One Extra, fire in the booth.
Yeah!
Anti-Charlie Slough.
I know!
Get me?
Let's get him, Bugsy, let's turn up, fam!
Listen, there's a lot to be said, a lot to be told, a lot to be confessed. I'm holding thoughts, I'm overly stressed. I wear my hat low, I'm known to the feds. Trying to be cool, but I'm losing my head. Plus a couple man wanting me dead. Tell them man that we got the machine, and I see them when they get out of town. The music I see them when they hit road. I'll be on your TV, your stereo, I'll be on your Blackberry and your iPhone. Everybody knows about Bugsy Malone, but I gotta confess, in 010 I fell off. Made 10 quid, made bare man jealous. Spent every penny in about 6 weeks, but I don't care now that I'm back well off. For bitches, I don't do big bits. I'm just trying to get rid of boxes like Kellogg so I can get the Kawasaki Ninja. Matte Black, I'm a rider, and they forgot me, a machine, ninja, red up. Tell my man I'll take his head off. I die for my family, and that's for my mum's life. Did he forget these, my brother? Did he forget I come from the gutter and I spent 07 in the slummer? Never seen the summer, they let me out, and I ate man like I never had a dinner. Pray to the Lord like I never been a sinner. Take off the front door like I'm onto a winner. Gamble my freedom, every day I wake up. You would've thought I was a roulette spinner. I go in and they just go in. I'm Bugsy Malone, the wickedest thing since Lucifer dropped with a broken wing. They spill the beans like an open tin, but I'm OD BT, so I'm on this thing. Tell them Gunchester run this thing. I f them up with the ting in the mouth, I make the legs shake. Bondage thing, yo, I'm the general, frontline soldier. Run this grind thing 10 times over. Go tell Chipmunk not to be cheeky. Grime is a road thing. My man's hopeless. Go make a pop tune. Fuck your A's and B's. You went from Chip Diddy Chip to the streets. Oops, a lazy, I'm not in your league. When I've been on the road, playing hide and seek. Hide from the feds, seek my enemies. It's like I've got some freaky disease. It's when I say turn into the devil. It's like bare bitches drop to the knees. I've been dissecting boxes of cheese since I was 18. I have 5 workers, that's 5 pounds. 5 days in, we made 5 G's. That's 2 grand profit. Have you gone mad? I made 10 grand in about 5 weeks. That's no secret, man, know me. Bugsy Malone's not just an MC. I got locked up, age 16, so fuck Chipmunk in his A's and B's. I've read this grime thing properly. 0161, watch how they work with me. Trust me, watch how they work with me. And fuck that though, cause I spent that fast. No money management, fucking with cash. These days, man, just say fuck the past. Nowadays, my whip's better than your dad's. My old headmaster used to have a jag. Now that I'm buying and selling those whips, I got one of them parts up on the path. Tell the headmaster my S-line's faster, and I'm still going on wicked and bad. Expel me, are you having a laugh? Everyone knows the recession is bad. You might as well go remortgage your gas or downgrade. Now that I'm paid, I'll put the mortgage dipper on that. I'll pay the mortgage dipper plug. Yo, fuck the headmaster and everyone I beat up, cause it's your fault that I'm on this path. It's your fault that I seen man get stabbed. It's your fault I nearly got shot in the back. It's also your fault that I'm on a track. And I wait made more money in the trap. I'm Bugsy Malone, going on cold. Now they say I put money on the map. Oh, I put money on the map. Yo, Bugsy Malone, 0161. Money on the map.
Change!
Yeah.
Man like Bugsy Malone!
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
show the record, man! Chase! I'm putting it out there right now, I'm putting money on you, fam!
Yeah.
You getting that cosign right